Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Yes, I'm late to the party. Yes, I'm only talking about the previews now. It was my birthday yesterday, so bite me. So we're going to look at the Dwarven Halls because it's stunty time. Yes, Adepticon 2024 is here, and they dropped the next faction after Orcs and Goblins, which is going to be the Dwarven Mountain Holes. The little beardy guys are coming, and oh my god, they look awesome, which is not good for me as an ex-Dwarf player for Warhammer Fantasy Battle. I had no plans on wanting to do these, but they're looking good. Oh man, these are looking sweet. So straight off the bat, we get this battalion. Now, this battalion is pretty cool, and it's pretty damn good. Oh, yeah, it's good. Oh, look at this. It's really nice. Now, I like these battalions, and I'm hoping that all of the factions, including the Bretonnians and the Tomb Kings, get these. These are really good. Obviously, tomorrow we'll get to find out exactly how much the Orcs and Goblins one's going to be. I still think these things are going to retail for about £95 from Games Workshop, but we will definitely see tomorrow when pre-orders go up for the Orcs and Goblins. But yeah, it's pretty damn cool. I think it's tomorrow. Well, I'll have a look. But either way, I'll put it in the comment down here exactly how much they are. If I haven't already checked anyway. But yes, we're getting an Arcane Journal, which is pretty cool. And the Arcane Journal has, for the Dwarven Kingdoms, for 2 armies of infamy, please be the Slayers, a handful of extra units of magical items, and 2 special characters whom you may remember from Warhammer Fantasy Battle. The reference cards packed of all things that you need, plus the rules for the Anvil of Doom. Oh, yes. But as I said in my prediction video, and this is literally, you know, a miniature that we all knew was coming, is the new Dwarven King being carried by 3 shield bearers. This miniature is so damn good. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that majestic beard. That is gnarly. That is really good. Like, as a miniature, that is amazing. Now, I believe this is a plastic kit. I do believe this is a plastic kit. But we can have a little look. It is. It's plastic. So there are a total of 4 new miniatures for the Dwarves this time. The first 2 are the Dwarf Lords who arrive in the same box. The same box. 1 Lord born aloft on shield bearers, which is this bad boy. It's plastic. It's plastic. It's a plastic Dwarven Thane. That's just so good. And there's also another one on foot, and the one on foot comes with weapon options. So there we have there with this nice axe and shield, looking majestic with that amazing beard, and then obviously we have the other one here, which is the one with the Dwarven Thane with the big giant Thunderblast, which is pretty cool. But the guy next to him, that's a legendary Dwarven hero. That's Ungrim. That is the King of the Slayers. Obviously, if you play Total War 3, Warhammer Total War 3, he's one of the legendary lords there if you play Dwarfs. He is the King of the Slayers, and that model is so damn good. Like, they have absolutely nailed it with the new Dwarfs. Absolutely nailed it. Yeah, completely nailed it. So good. He is impressive. This is an impressive miniature, without a shadow of a doubt. So yeah, definitely going to be getting this guy. Even if I don't do them, I don't want to do them, but it's so good. The Dwarven King is amazing, but obviously we've got plastic kits. So the Dwarfs are in a pretty decent place in regards to plastic kits, because they were one of the factions that were updated in 8th edition before 8th edition got canned, and there was a lot of new plastics come out for them. as well as the dwarf, obviously as well as the high elves as well. But the dwarfs got a lot of new plastic kits, and a lot of the current kits are used in Age of Sigmar in the Cities of Sigmar range right now. So they were readily available or still available right now. Obviously, probably not, because everybody that wants to play Warhammer Fantasy or the old world has gone out and bought a crap load of these. But there's obviously the Rune Priest, which is a really cool model. We have the Dwarven Warriors, which are coming back. These guys were they're like, these are old. Like, I remember getting these like nearly 20 years ago when I started building my dwarf army, and they pretty much stand up to the quality that we've kind of come to expect from Games Workshop. These are really cool plastic models, and they were pretty multi-part as well. You had the option of having hammers, one-handed axes, and the great weapons, which are really cool. And then again, you've got your other units. You've got your quarrelers and your thunderers, your guys with rifles, guys with crossbows. And again, these were another multi-part plastic kit which stood to the test of time. Now, in 8th edition, we got these, which are basically the Iron Breakers and the Iron Drakes. Again, this was a dual kit, all in plastic. And it's really good to see these guys come back in. I'm really looking at this and thinking, I really need to do a dwarf army. Oh, no, just after Warhammer Fantasy Battle ended, I had about 5,000 points of fully painted dwarfs, and a 3,000 point Slayer army, an entire Slayer army, all in metal, and I sold all of it, and I massively regret doing it all. So I look at this now and I'm like, oh no. No, but yes, maybe, I don't know, maybe yes. And obviously we had the hammerers, which were in plastic, and I believe they also could make another kit. I think one of them made Longbeards, which was like veteran warriors, and one made Iron Breakers. But there are dual kits. So it's really cool to see that those kits are coming back. And obviously we're getting some Forge World resins. So we've got a really gnarly looking Slayer, a Banner Bearer, and an old Thane / Lord, which is kind of cool. We're getting some metal kits, which is obviously the Anvil of Doom, which was a really cool centerpiece model back in the day. And we're getting, this excites me. Some classic Slayers are coming back. So we've got the Doom Seekers, which were a Storm of Chaos dwarven unit, which was a part of the Slayer army. They were like one of the specialist units that the army had. They come out for the Storm of Chaos expansion, which was the book that had the Slayer army list. And basically, they're crazy Slayers that run around with axes on chains. And there's obviously the Slayer Command and the Doom Seekers, and even the Goblin Hewer, which is a war machine that basically throws axes at people, which is just so metal. And then we've got the mid-order, really old school, like 3rd edition dwarves, like the Dragon Company, which are so old. I think they're like older than me. Which is just super cool. But yeah, this is a really cool release, and Games Workshop have absolutely nailed it here. Like, yeah, like this model alone is just so damn good. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed. As a long-standing stunty fan, I'm really like, it's going to be hard for me not to buy that model. Just to paint it up, because it's just so good. In fact, do you know what? If you subscribe, and I can get, let me see, what am I on? I'm about to hit 2,800. Do you know what? If I can get to 2,900 subscribers by the time these boys and girls, these hairy little legends, I'll do a video for this guy. I'll get this guy and I'll paint him up for the YouTube channels. How's that? There's a deal for you. There's a deal. So, smash that subscribe button. Get me to 2,900. And I'll get this guy and I'll paint him up. How's that? I should say 3,000 because it's a nice round number, but 2,900 because I really want to paint him. But yeah, it's a really nice model. But yeah, really impressed with it. But that's it. All in all, I was going to make a video for all of the previews, but let's be fair. A lot of the stuff is pretty cool. Chaos Lords are cool. The Votan are cool. The Gene Stealer Cult models are cool. The announcements or teasers, not previews, of Mechanicus and Necromunda going underground, all very, very cool. But obviously, we all know that the main focus of the preview was 4th edition Age of Sigmar. There is a separate video up on the channel right now. If you want to go and check that out, you can go and watch it as it's up there now. But yeah, had to make a video for this because I do like my old world content. So if you are digging what I'm doing, and obviously you want me to paint that shield bearing dwarf, then you need to hit that subscribe button. Help me get to 2,900 subscribers, and I'll make that painting tutorial happen. And it's going to be a big one if I do. It's it's going to be like 45 minutes, an hour long video. I will go through everything. And if you want to check out my Instagram as well to see the sort of level of the beard that I'm currently painting on a big giant lion chimera, you'll kind of see the kind of painting things that I will be able to do with the Dwarven King and his luscious beard. But yes, I will definitely be getting Thorgrim, because he's just an absolutely amazing miniature, and he's one of my favorite characters. So, why would I not like a ginger, bad-tempered, angry dwarf with a huge axe? Exactly. So he will definitely be getting, and I will definitely be painting that bad boy up. But yes, like I said, if you like what I do, smash the subscribe button. Help me get to 2,900, and I'll make that video happen. And I will see you all in the next video. God, it's good being a nerd. I'll see you later, peeps. Goodbye for now.